My name is Brittany. Today I'm going to cover what HR really is. It's a big topic. Grab a drink and a seat and join me in the HR coffee chat. A question that I get sometimes is HR is an actual role? And the answer is yes. HR stands for Human Resources Management, and that is what my degree is in, and also what my certification will also be in. I work as an HR professional and have been able to see the hiring process, the interviewing process, and the behind the scenes and development. HR plays a vital role in an organization's success, not only for the employees, but also to help it have a competitive edge. Employees are seeking motivation, they want development opportunities. It is the main goal of HR to align everyone in the company from the CEO all the way down to the janitor, everybody, doesn't matter who you are, with the company's mission and goals. This is easier said than done, but there are various ways to accomplish this. The first is to make sure that in the hiring process, the right people are hired and selected into positions. Another process that also ensures success is to make sure that all job descriptions and job duties are updated frequently within an organization so that those who are coming into a position are fully aware of what is expected and also how to track their performance. If job duties or descriptions are not up to date, it's easy for an organization to get complacent, and in those situations, it allows for misinformation, misguidance, and also confusion on the employee's part. How are they supposed to do a job when the organization doesn't even know what they want done? It's just not possible. So it's important that everyone, HR, the managers, and anybody who is a key stakeholder sits down and really decides what is it that they want to accomplish, and then also strategically plan from there to make sure that the right headcount is hired into the company. There are many problems that could be avoided if everyone was on the same page. Now, it's in an ideal world that everyone's on the same page all the time and no mistakes are ever made. That just isn't possible. But what is possible is to make sure that these processes are actually thoroughly investigated or analyzed and make sure that it's up to date. What does HR look like? It's such an easy question to ask, but it's really hard to truly explain HR as a whole. It's going to look different in different organizations. In a small company, you may see 1 to 2 generalists, maybe specialists, that are given the job to cover everything. That's hiring, interviewing, benefits, payroll, and so much more. So much goes into that. In a larger organization, you can see that it's actually split up into different departments. And that's to make sure that everything is specialized. There's somebody who knows exactly what's meant to happen in that position, and it allows for a greater in depth look at each category. So, like I mentioned, you have recruiting, hiring, interviewing, you have management, right? You have generalists, you have specialists, you have benefits and payroll. These are all different aspects of HR. And then you also have those who are specifically in line with management, top management. So, strategic planning, organizational planning. Those are the ones who are going to look at the organization and see how do we fit everybody that we hired into their role, but also as a whole. You all have to be able to come together cohesively to be successful. Generalists will have a general knowledge or even specialists of HR and the practices that are available. And those who do specialize or become subject matter experts in their role will oftentimes select one department that they feel most comfortable with. I'm in development right now. I have also worked in talent acquisition as well. I love both equally. So it's just understanding which role really speaks to you and what you're really good at. And so, another aspect of human resource management are front facing roles. So, you probably have seen HR managers or HR business partners. They are responsible for interacting with management and also employees. They're front of house, so you see them more primarily and you interact with them when there are conflicts. So, if there is a conflict, it's important to understand that HR is not only there for management, they're there for employees too. HR is actually there mostly to advocate for the employees' rights and to help the management understand how to navigate certain issues that come up. There, of course, is legality that is involved, as well as psychological training so that these managers or business partners are able to interface with different departments and different levels of employees with ease. And they're able to give valid advice on how to handle a problem and hopefully do it in an ethical way. Of course, not everybody is perfect, and there may be those who are not equipped to handle all the situations. However, it is important to understand that these are advocates for you. Employees are valuable. I know in this climate and in this world right now, it seems like people could be replaced anytime, any day. And while that is true in at will states that you could be fired for any reason, whether or not it's your fault, it is also important to point out that each employee is so valuable that it costs double to replace an employee than to retain an employee. So, as you're navigating this world, as you're trying to look into getting a new job, or if you're in your job currently, maybe looking for a change within a different department or the same company, just remember that you are valuable. You bring value. You need to advocate for yourself as well. So during the process of hiring or even when you're onboarding, really put yourself out there. Really make it clear what you can bring to this company that would be so unique that nobody else could bring. And I know that's hard. I know that it's hard to not doubt that other people might be more talented or other people might bring more. There's always something that's unique to you. There's always something that no other person on this planet could bring. There's maybe some situation that you could handle that nobody else could handle in the way that you do. And that's what you need to lead with. Even when you're hired into the company, please remember that you are valuable, you are important, and that you are heard. So, another aspect of HR is to make sure that employees are retained. We want to keep valuable people. We want to keep those who want to be there. And for those who don't, there's always an underlying reason. So, if there's something that could be fixed, whether that's through rewards, recognition, incentivization, anything that could help motivate an employee, that is something that can easily be fixed. If you were to go to management and let them know that you're not happy, in a good organization, in the way it's supposed to be ran, then they should help you and should be happy to give you some guidance. I love working in development because I get to help people. I get to help them get where they wanna go, and I get to hear their dreams and hear their stories and understand where their skills lay, and I can also give them advice. I can connect them with somebody that could help them. That's something that I truly love. That's something that has really made this position special for me and has made it to where I want to stay because I find the value in that. I think number 1 is finding the value in your position. If you can't find the value in your position, if you go to work and you're miserable every day, believe me, I've been there. I have been in those positions where it's so hard to go to work. It's so hard to get the motivation, to get the energy. If that's how it is, please look for another job because that's not the right fit for you. And if you are in a position that's not the right fit for you, then more than likely you're going to get burnt out. You're going to feel invalidated. You're going to feel like you don't matter, and that's not the case. It's that you're not in the right fit for you. I know that this is just a brief overview of what HR is, and truly to answer in every capacity what it really stands for would take so many videos, but I just wanted to give a little idea of the processes that go into it, of the goals, and really why HR exists today. And I really hope that everyone can take advantage of that and really understand that they are valuable. Please know that HR is there for you. And if you need help, if you need guidance, if you need advice, there is somebody within the HR department to help you. I will go over in different videos the interview, the hiring process, give you advice because I want you to succeed, to get into a position that just makes you feel amazing. That is what I searched for so long was where do I belong in this world? And everybody seems to have it figured out. And it was through a random series of events that I realized that this was the fit for me. And hopefully you get that idea. And if not, you go through experiences to get there. So I hope that this was helpful. And I hope that you come back. And also, for those who are in HR currently and interested in the SHRM certification and the HRCI certification process, please check back because I am going through that process and I test for that in September. So I'm super excited to get into that. And I really want everyone to understand what's available to them, the different aspects of HR that they can really utilize to get the most out of their career. And I hope that you understand your value and that you feel like you do have a purpose. And I hope that you have a great day and a great week. And I will see you next time.